Welcome to the stream. We're back on the Hunter Call of the Wild, and we are on a ski ridge in hopes to continue our mule deer, well, essentially start a new mule deer Great One grind, and hopefully find some of the new racks, hopefully find some cool ones, and look at the redone antlers and see what we can see. So, welcome to the stream, everyone. I hope you enjoy it, and hopefully we get to find something cool. So, without further ado, let's change the time and get into the stream. All right. And we do have one of the new guns with us. We do have the 250. Anything cool for sure, and maybe just a little bit just to kind of play around with it, see what we get. I know that it's got some serious follow-up capabilities, and it's pushing it for the power on these guys, but I think it's been tested that it's plenty strong. So we will actually start it off right here and see what we can get. And yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it for sure. Homie didn't stand half a chance. Let's see what we got over there. Make sure there's nothing else crazy over there. Doesn't look like it. Nothing else of interest going up there. That guy's pretty tiny. It's actually a 1. So new antlers. Yeah. Definitely impressive with the texture on them. The burrs on the bottom. Super cool. And this actually looks like it could be a new rack. But double lung hardened with a 257. Just a little 161 silver, but that's alright. You got to do it for educational purposes. That's a decent 4. For some reason he's traveling when he really has no business traveling. They should be sleeping. Sleeping. They should be drinking. They should not be sleeping. There he goes. Now he's drinking. 2. He could be the only one unless... Yeah, that's a 2. So just the 1. No worries there, though. Another 2. So he's out 168. Let's try the 257 again. Jeez. No chance. That's a nice one. That's definitely a new rack. You've got the sticker and then the split off of that one. Nice rack, nice and symmetrical. Double lung heart shot. 253 though, so that's not a bad one. Let's check over here. Ew. Rocky Mountain Bighorn fleeing. What we got over there? Little guy, bigger guy. Solid 4. 2, doe. There's at least one shooter up here. Some more dinks hanging out. Sure. Oh, some bison moving around back there. So he's attentive for some reason, which is silly, but whatever. Let's hit him with the 257 again. Kind of a quartering front shot. Jeez. This thing is ruthless. Telling you that right now. Ruthless. It even has... Iron sights are not the best, but they would work. Definitely quick follow-up capabilities. $236 gold. He's kind of a wonky rack, not symmetrical in any shape, way, or form, other than the fact that he's got 4 points on each side. But not bad. Again, double lung heart shot. We are 3 for 3 on double lung heart shots right now. I don't really want to go up there yet. I want to go here. That herd looks like it's a little bit bigger now. Yep, there's that guy. That's a shooter. And that's not. So, one shooter. That's a small one. So nothing going on there. Just the doe over there again. Let's test the range on this one a little bit. Out a little ways. Well, he ain't gonna go far. I don't even know if we hit him on that follow-up shot. He wasn't gonna go far anyways, but looks like we might have. He kind of died like we did. Try not to get stampeded. Stop it! Ow! Gotta shoot her in the domski. We did hit him again, so that was double lung. Actually, that should have been a heart shot. That looks... That's about as close to heart as you could get without being heart. Wow. Alright. And then second shot, we just shot him in the pelvis, and that finished him off. He was already dead, actually. Pretty much, anyways. 185 silver, but another one down. We'll probably stop playing around now and start using the 300, especially if there's multiple that we want to get in an area. Still nothing here. Every once in a while, I just want to check it and make sure that there's nothing popping back up like a solo or anything. Used to be a really good mule deer lake for us, and then we accidentally deleted the zone, and it moved them to this lake. It already had a decent herd on it, and so now we have 2 herds that are pretty much mega herds. And they spooked. Actually, not any I would shoot there. Not any I'd shoot there. It's a little bit of a bummer. Oh, is that? Nope. Okay, looks like there were no shooters here, which is good. Sometimes we're just a little bit too close if they're right on this front side, which is just annoying more than anything else. Now that we've got that up, we'll check these lakes that are more of our close range, close firing, quick firing run and gun lakes. Even though they're not here. That's odd. Let's go ahead and fast travel back here again. There we go. Nothing. That's one. He's donezo. Just barely nicked single lung on a 185 silver. At least that's what he would have been if we shot him with the right gun. But we're not here to shoot him with the right gun. We're here to shoot them dead quickly. Ooh, there's a lot of deer here. No shooters yet. Well, you know, that's not the end of the world if there's nothing here that worth shooting. Kind of makes it easier. Check here, though. Looks like we've got one doe. Just chilling. Nothing much going there. Check this lake that we've got. Oh, Rocky Mountain. Rocky Mountain Bighorn Sheep, which is a name change since the update. Fleeing bear. She's our resident tent bear here. For some reason, she just never wants to leave and never wants to die because, well, it's just a female, so we just kind of let her do her thing. This place does not consistently have deer. It every once in a while catches a solo. Let's pop here. We haven't checked out this lake in a long time. Want to make sure that we didn't get anything crazy pop up. They're here late. Still him. There's a doe. 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 Doe running away. No. Let's just see, out of curiosity. I don't know which one it is. I don't even know if that's the right one. Nope. Cool, we'll let them do their thing. We are gonna go up here though. I know deer up here, and I would have to assume we still do. I do like the iron sights on this one though. pheasants. Nothing impressive. Not. Oh, there's one rooster, and it's a little guy. Rocky Mountain Bighorn. Let's see if there's anything we can see yet. Not seeing anything yet, which is kind of out of the ordinary for this spot. There's a 4 doe. Hopefully none of them wandered up too close to the blind. Two. That guy looked decent. That is a pretty decent 4, actually. And what we got right behind him is another pretty decent 4. This herd looks like it's grown a little bit. 3. 3. So we've definitely got some shooters in here that we need to take out and redistribute. That'll be a job for the old 300. Especially if we can get... I didn't even see that one. Or maybe I did. I don't know. We'll see if we can get that one and the guy right behind him, maybe. Don't see anything else screaming at me. So let's go. I don't see where the third one went, but I definitely see two deer piled up there. So, and those are 2 big 4s, so I can live with not getting the third. One of them even had a diamond estimate, which I don't think would happen, but 277, so he was a good size one. Smoked through both lungs. Nice big wide rack. This guy, face down. Pretty much the exact same rack it looked like. Well, no, it looks like he curled in a little bit more. He was a 244. Also through both lungs. Something's angry at us. We'll check out this lake. We haven't been up there for a while. We should be able to get there just before the end of drink time. fleeing moose up there. Good thing we're not worried about hunting them. It's another one of those lakes that we just don't really frequent a whole lot. It's pretty much an external zone that's shot down quite a bit, but still has the possibility of a solo popping up here or something crazy happening. That bear likes to yell at us whenever we come up here too. 2. It looks like we got more bucks up here than we normally do, but it doesn't look at all like they are any shooters. Which is kind of a good thing if we have a bunch of low levels. Decent pronghorn back there. Yeah, nobody here is worth my time, which is fine. So let's go. I want to go to that lake, but let's we'll switch to this gun since it's going to be close range once we bounce to this one. It's going to be close and fast if there's anything here, and hopefully we don't shoot something that we don't want to shoot. 2, that looks like a shooter. He's still alive? Yeah, we'll have to follow him a little ways, but he's not going to make it in the long run. Bunch of snow geese. Fortunately, their rears can be pretty easy to see, because if they're albino, they don't have the dark wings. If they're melanistic, well, then they're the polar opposite of everything. Still was able to get this guy at a medium bleed rate, which is helpful. Three times. Flesh. That one almost dropped him. And then leg. Well, still got him taken care of, which is always good. And that is the end of their drink time. So we're going to pop out to the main menu real quick, hop right back in, change the time, and run it back. Alright, let's change the time here to 16:01. And then I think we're going to go, I guess, back down here. Let's see what we can see. That's a decent buck there. Nice 4. Nothing else. So we got a nice 4 there. Looks like that actually might be it. Looks like this herd doesn't have anything else. So we'll smoke the 4. Yeah, Pigos, I do. I have 1. And we'll see if we can't line this one up. Oh, he's gonna run away. Yeah, he won't run too far, but he did run. It's the velvet rack. Gonna get a ATV because we're gonna have to go a ways. I thought oh, there it is. Yeah, for the first one, I really couldn't complain about it. I was happy with anything. Am I on his track coming in? Mine was 595 for the first one. I did not find his blood trail. And then on the second grind, we're only about 70 kills in. We're still pretty early into this one. $255. Oh, we were a little low. Then shot leg and intestines. That worked. Yeah, I probably wouldn't have done a second grind so quickly if it wasn't for the reworked antlers. The reworked antlers just kind of give me a reason to keep back after them. Or else I might have probably tried to switch it up to a different grind, like maybe fallow or red deer or moose or bear or something, you know, anything else. But with the new racks on here, and I already have a fairly decent managed herd, in my opinion, I was like, meh, I might as well ride it out a little more. Yeah, sometimes that's what you gotta do, Dingo. You gotta just take a break, take a breather, kind of reset, refresh, then hit it again and hope for the best. Nothing worth shooting here, so we'll check this one. Nice, Dingo. Yeah, I would eventually obviously love to get some other ones. Two. Doesn't look like there's any shooters in this one this time. Either. That's a little odd. We'll go back up here and... actually, I kind of want to clear the hunting pressure here before I come back here. Oh, nice. Yeah, getting it managed down to just 4 lakes is impressive. 1,500 kills is still a lot, though. You just kind of have to put your head down and grind away. The anticipation of never knowing when they're going to show up is definitely awesome, though. That's a 5. Let's go. Ooh, iBuys. He's got a good 4-lake method. May have to look into that. But that guy is a huge diamond. 323 to 384. We'll take him with the 257. Oh yeah, way guaranteed diamond. I want him to turn broadside. Not that I don't think the 257 can do that, I just kind of want less margin for error. But I'll need him to... I wonder if... Yep, perfect. Oh, that might have been not a great shot. Gosh, I hope that got into a lung. He's gonna go down. I did a variation of the Virant shot. Alright, what do we think? Do we think he, Ow. Should shoot that one just to make a point. Yep, single lung. Attacks him, 336. That guy's a tank. Big ol' boy. That may be our biggest diamond yet. But he'll definitely be going into the lodge. And now, we have a diamond with one of the new guns. So, that is pretty cool, and I will take that 100% of the time. Let's see. Let's check up here. Alright, let's see. Did we spook these guys? Of course we did. Oh, no, we didn't. Okay, good. But it doesn't appear like they're out. There's that guy. That guy's worth shooting. So is that guy. Okay, so we'll try for 2. What do we got running out there? We'll go for the small one first. It'll make the big one easier to see as he's running away. That guy. I'd love to see him stop sprinting. Perfect. Yeah, that'll do it for both of them. This was the 3. Just single lunged him, but still 201, not bad. Okay. This guy should have went next to nowhere. I feel like we double lunged him. Yeah. And that 4. Oh, we were way behind chest and stomach liver, but that's okay. Still took care of him. 246, not bad. We'll want to make our way up there. Check out these spots. Let's see what we've got down in here. Got him. Alert? Really? Are you sure, good sir? Might be the only one down in there worth shooting, though, so... I just need to respot him. There we go. Back to calm. And we'll just smoke him with this and then see what else runs out. Honestly, that should have done better on him than that. See what we can do there. I may have pulled that shot. But we'll see. Definitely got one. Not even confident we hit that second one, but we got the 4, which is the bigger one. Where did we hit him? No organs hit. Yeah, that second guy didn't die, which is fine. Medium bleed rate. Should be kind of just on the other side of this little timbery area. Down this hill a bit. And here he is. Just in the vertebrae. I mean, I feel like we should have got spinal cord on that. But that's okay. That does appear to be one of the new racks. That's a pretty good looking one. 247 would have been gold. Oh, that second one did die. We probably better track him down. Man, that's darn near going to take it to the end of drink time. We'll backtrack, see if we can find the blood. And then go from there. Bummer. Doe. Doe. Tell you what, everything yelling at me right now can really stop. Yeah, at this point, that would be, the hound would be nice. I'm not overly worried about him, though. I'll probably just leave him be. Oh well, I let one get away. It'll respawn eventually. Unless this is his tracks right here, in which case it might actually be. It is. See, we're on the tracks now. Who needs a hound? Now we just have a lengthy track. Let's see, what's that bear? Level 1 female. Not quite what we're after in any situation. Another fleeing black bear, female. It's fine, good for her. Took a 90 here. Little dusky grouse up there. Let's pop it with the new 22, actually. Defensive. Well, no. I would say the new 22 smoked that dusky grouse. Nice little tube mag reload, though. Where am I? Oh, there it is. It's like, am I going where I'm supposed to go? Nice double lung dusky grouse. Near the top end of his estimate, too. Not that he had any chance. Yeah, no, the 22 trick doesn't work unless you're a ways away, and if you're that far away, then any gun will work. But I mean, most of the time, the 22 trick is nice to have, but most of the time you really don't need it. Here's this guy. Probably shot him in like the toe. He actually started making his way back. No, we were so close to not having to do like any tracking, but we just shot the tip of his antler off. It's always fun. Let's go up here. See what we've got in this direction. Yeah, get some moved out of the way, I'm sure. Nothing at this lake. Check down here at that one. I'd like to check this lake too. Alrighty, what do we got here? That is a 2. That's a 4. Decent 4. Decent 3. Should just be those 2, I believe. Unless a solo ended up in there, but doesn't look like it. Nervous Ram. We must have spooked him out. Make sure this is ready. Should have no issue taking out both of them. Let's see. Attentive. I'd love for one of them to turn around and give me a good shot, but there we go. Wasn't quite happy with that shot, but obviously it worked in our favor. So we've now gotten another 2 more. Right near the end of trip time too. Right in the back of the dome ski. And single. That's a good question, Dingo. Let's take a look. Look and aim are both at 4. So, not too bad. I mean, I feel like I have it down all right. I'm at least comfortable with it. At the end of the day, if you can be comfortable with it and make it work, then that's all you need. Back out, come back in, reset the time, and go after it. Should have been something here, but you know, we'll check out this lake once we get the time changed. We'll actually check this one too. Yeah, sometimes you just gotta play with it, Dingo, and find what you're comfortable with. I think I've tweaked mine before, but I think I'm pretty happy with where they're at right now. Most of the time, I can snap to the next animal at a fairly comfortable rate. I mean, I definitely still mess it up sometimes, and still am not perfect, but. PS5. Is that actually dark, or... Oh, so it could be a little different on the PS4 as well. Big chilling up there. Oh, we're gonna go check that lake. I originally had the game on PS4, but upgraded to a PS5 a little while ago. some snow geese roaming around, being all grumpy that I'm outside, essentially. Manitoba elk. I almost kind of want to shoot one of them. 150. Yeah, we got one. Just kind of for funsies. It'll help clear out hunting pressure on some of the other areas, like all these, and, well, I guess there's a little bit more pressure we need to clear up out there before we go back up. We haven't been up to that lake yet on this stream, just because it's always had so much pressure on it. Manitoba elk. A little double lung action. Now once we get up here, I know that coming in from this direction, the wind is not helpful, and it's really tough to see, and the animals like to be on this side of the lake. Yeah, see, like, looky there, they're already... Fortunately, it's a 2, so it doesn't really matter. That's a 3, so that one's gonna have to go. That's not even the right species. Those are Manitoba elk. Smoked. Take a snooze, my dude. Take a snooze. Right to the back of the head at 160. Poor guy never saw it coming. Let's go up here. Just to make sure nothing else has popped in that we don't want up here. Yep, as I remembered, they were all animals we wanted here. Check here as well, just to make sure. Yeah, no shooters. There, make sure nothing popped over onto this side of the lake for some silly reason. scare off the female bear that's always hanging out here. Or not. Maybe we shot her. We didn't shoot her in this zone, but it's possible we did in another zone. Ooh. That's a solo. Well, he'll go down. We gave him 3. None of them were any good, but gave him 3. That's why I like to check this lake just every once in a while. Make sure we didn't get a solo like that, and we did. So, and a solo that we needed to shoot too. It's not even like it was a small solo. So we had a low bleed rate. Then we hit a non-vital Oregon, and so he probably bumped him up to a medium, I would have to assume. Yeah, and he just piled up right up here. They don't go too far with a medium bleed rate, especially after being shot 2 other times. We did shoot at the skull. We were just a little bit high to get neck. Then leg on the run, just under the good stuff. And leg and intestines. We got absolutely everything wrong in the harvest check. Wrong caliber, shot more than 2 times, damaged trophy organ, and didn't hit a vital organ. Takes a little bit of skill sometimes to mess up that bad. Look at us go. Let's check up here too, make sure our solo didn't bounce there. And that pretty much does it for our solo zones that we like to check. Or our, kind of our dead lakes. What do we got running out there? One lone bighorn, another lone bighorn. So nothing. Check here. Hope for the best. Put us outside of our tent. That's odd. Did not spook these ones. That's a shooter. It's not, so we got 1 shooter. That's a decent 2. Not a shooter. Looks like just the 1 shooter, which is fine. Unless one of those is a shooter, which it is not. But you never know. that a different one? It is. Okay, we have a second shooter that walked into the picture. Well, that does it for them. That's a 2. That's a doe. Everyone is just scattering. 2. 2. Alright, I'm fairly confident that we got the only shooters in here. And fortunately, there's no tracking to do for any of them. And that is why I use the 300. Double lunged. Double lunged. Just when he was starting to turn. He was so close to getting shot multiple times. Some pintail somewhere. Way over there. Probably can't even... Oh, you can spot him. I'd actually almost rather not spot him, because if I spot him, I'll end up spotting something I want, and then I'm going to be sad because I can't get it. Got a few deer out here. Surprised that hurt, actually. There's a shooter. It's actually a decent 4. That's not a shooter, that's not a shooter. Sure that's not, nope. I might, just for fun, shoot that guy with the 257. Ow. Well, we got him with that second shot. Oh, there he goes. Flopped right over. Looked like we messed up the first shot, but barrel stuffed him with the second. It was a 295, which is decent. Just wasn't enough to punch through all the way. Big rack. But yeah, second one, we barrel stuffed him at 6 yards, just under 6 yards. Lung, liver, stomach, and did him pretty quick on that one. Let's move on. Now let's check this spot just to make sure we haven't had anything bounce. This is another lake we like to look at that just every so often in case something bounces to it. It's not a consistent shooter lake. I mean, honestly, it's rarely a shooter lake at all. bouncing around out here. Don't see any yet. This herd is normally pretty small, but you never know. I know we've had solos bounce over there a few times. Let's see. Oh, that's a shooter. So there is a shooter here. A little bit uncommon, but jeez. Absolutely smoked. Guy took a little snooze, double lung heart. Oh no, no heart, just double lung. 191. Right, let's come back down here. Still got pressure up there, but we'll get that cleared up soon. Not a shooter. Some does, some dinks. Let's see what we've got here. Lots of deer down here right now. But not... Oh, that's a shooter. That's... What are you? Bingo! Was his name-o. That's a 5. That's a pretty decent looking 5 too. Didn't have the best estimate. Could be a troller. Or could be diamond number 2 of the night. Only one way to find out. And that is the best way to find out. Heart shot with the 257. We can get our second diamond of the night, or our first troll. I don't know. He looks kind of narrow. Does have the split. It's a new rack. Oh, it's a diamond. Let's go. Double lung heart shot. 319. Let's go. That's what's up. We will take it. Absolutely. So that is diamond number 2 of the night. So we've had a pretty good job so far on the average. I mean, we've had 24 kills tonight. 2 diamonds. That's right where we want them. That's a shooter. That's a shooter. Might be the only two. So that's definitely not a shooter. And that's a solo, which is perfect. I don't want my solo zones could all be dinks. That would be perfect. Calm. We can shoot him, then get to him. Perfect. That'll do it. Should be $2 down as long as... That guy did run a little ways. That was silly of him. Oh, we only single-lunged him. That would be why he ran for a little bit. This guy we smoked. Single lung. Got a serious sticker off each side there. Yeah, we should go up there. Hopefully there's no angry bison up here. Well, there is down there. Which is fine as long as he stays down there. The issue is when they charge me and then I have to shoot them and then I have to spook everything. Fortunately, he's fleeing, which in this situation is actually helpful. Level 3, that's a shooter. 2's not, but the 3 sure is. Well, they're just gonna run along next to us. Oh no. Oh good, he fled. Hopefully he continues to flee. Alert. Fleeing. Attentive. Alert. Alarmed. And hope that that did it. Because if that didn't brain shot him, good it did. Haha! You're gonna die. So that means we one-shot a wood bison with the 22. Perfect. Thank you. 35 yards with the 22 mag, right to the dome. The fact that you can one-shot him is wild. But I mean, at that distance, it does kind of make sense. Now, what do we have down here? A 2, a doe, a 2, a 3. Oh, perfect. Only have 1 to deal with. And down he goes. I suppose there is a possibility that something else runs out of there. He didn't even care. Everybody else is like, nope, I'm gone. And then there's that one buck that's just chilling. He almost deserves to die, but he's a 2, so we let him live. Oh, don't die. Oof. Almost hurt a lot more than it could have. It's a real dark rack. Double lunged though. So he went down. Quick and easy. We'll go ahead and let's just back out, rejoin, change the time, and run it back. Let's go up here. Everybody's over here. He's not a shooter. Those are all does. Not a shooter. Not a shooter. Well, fortunately for them. Not fortunately for this moose, though. Oh. Or maybe fortunately for that moose. That moose might have gotten away. I think she did. I'm not gonna say completely unscathed because we may have hit her still, but she's definitely a lot more alive than I was planning on her to be. Looks like no shooters there. Fleeing dusky grouse down there. We're just gonna bum rush up over this hill and see what we can see. Nothing right there, but we've got some bighorn. And we could use the hunting pressure to be cleared up down below and right there, so these guys are gonna get smoked. Well, we got at least one of them, or at least two of them. And this is strictly for monetary and hunting pressure purposes. That was a no organs hit shot. So again, but at least bumped it up to a medium bleed rate, so it didn't go too far. Oh, in the face. Nice. I get some extra pressure up there. Let's check here. Why not? Caribou. Bighorn. That looked like a decent moose, yeah. For a 4 anyways. Nothing. Oh, we need to spray some deodorant on us. I guess the only spots we went to, we didn't really need it, but... a lot of deer. 2. And it's so many non-shooters. 2, 2. 2. 2. I think that's it. I don't think there's a single shooter. Oh, there's one. Which is good. I can work with one. I mean, I would prefer more, but this zone has got so much going on. It's actually kind of difficult once they start running around. Because, like, that's a lot of deer. That guy. Really doesn't help when you make bad shots. Fortunately, he's going to go down, but I don't even think he's going to get off the ice. Well, he might have got off the ice. He definitely got off the ice. But right up there. And here he is, snow on the back and everything. Oh, flesh. Interesting. Barely on the back end there. Oh well. At the end of the day, it's just for the respawns anyways. Got a few there, a few over there. Hurt myself there again, oh well. 2, 3. So that's a shooter. Nothing new over there, which is fine. Still just that doe. That'll do it for him. Homie took the eternal dirt nap. Really white antlers on that guy. Let's go down here, I suppose. Fleeing bison, which is fine. What are you? 2, so no. Make sure we don't see any diamonds of them. Looks like no. gotta take him out right now. Oh, I can't believe he was close enough to spook, first of all. And then I missed those shots. That's annoying. Okay. Let's try up here then. So we'll be back for that guy. It's just a shame to let a 4 get away. It's a bummer. If I were to let anything get away, I would rather let a 3 get away. There's 2. There's the other 2. There's our pronghorn buddy out there. Hopefully we didn't spook these guys. Not yet. Let's see. There might not even be anybody worth shooting here. 2-2. There is not. By golly. That's annoying. I don't come down here to not see something worth shooting. It's just... yeah, okay. And so we move on to up here, where we had 2 4s that we smoked the last time we were up here, and where we will probably have... actually, I think for sure have 1 more 4, and then whatever respawned up here. Hopefully a 5 or a 10. We'll see what we can see up here. Bighorn fleeing. Bison eating. Pheasant eating. Then up here we will have a mule deer drinking. Alright, let's see if we can spot anything now. Tick off the bighorn now. That's not surprising. There's a 2, so that's not a shooter. There's a doe, also not a shooter. 2. Come on. Where are the big boys at? I know they're here, because I know I didn't kill them all. They're all tucked up in the trees. So there's a 3. Yeah, they are. Doe. 4. 4. Those 4s might be a little teensy bit difficult to get. But you know what? We're sure gonna try. 293, 248. We'll see if we can get that guy. Not really worried if we don't, but... more worried about the 2 4s. We hit him twice. He should go down. If we got that lucky, I am not even a little bit mad. Definitely smoked these 2, though. Nice 272 through both lungs. And a 243 also through both lungs. And then there's this guy. Who did die. We probably just got 2 flesh hits. No organs. No organs. Low bleed rate? Yeah. Oh well. I mean, we got him, so that's the good thing. Just kind of for fun. Must have went that way. So I don't see any of his tracks over here. Even though he should have been coming this way. This guy got shot a lot. Fortunately, it wasn't anything impressive. I should have actually kind of paid attention to that, but... let's see. I guess we'll have to backtrack to find a track. There's the trail. I knew we wouldn't have lost it for too long. Nothing out anywhere. There he is. So we were able to save it and get 3 kills out of that lake, which that's huge. Flesh and flesh. 300 Magnum for the win. Let's go here. Alright, that's a shooter. That's not, but that's a straggler for sure. Should be. Oh, attentive? Really? Now you are not attentive. Nor will you ever be attentive again. Got a bear yelling at us up there. I actually think that's a big bear that's up there. I think that's an 8. I've seen an 8 rolling around up here before. It's alright. Smoked him through all the goods. 238, not too bad. I'm going to zip over here before we go to the other side where the stand is. Let me check these 3 again. There again. Shooter. Shooter. Looks like just the 2, unless there's a solo that popped in there, but yep, looks like just 2. That's a decent one too. You'll be a 250 plus probably. That'll finish him off. Really slow follow-up shot on that one, but it worked. First guy, 259. Ah, so close. I said it was a 260 pluser, and he's kind of got a wonky rack too. That's all right. This guy over here should be dead right over here. Where's that dusky at? So I'll smoke a dusky grouse, don't you worry. Once that second one got in him... Oh, it got into a lung. He just ducked it. Second time's the charm. I should have just, maybe just alerted anybody down there? Yeah. I don't know if we have anything else down there. We'll see once we pick up this fella. Smoked. Does not look like there's anything down there, which is a-okay. Nice 3. Oh, that's a dilute. Let's go. A little rare action. Don't mind if I do. We will definitely want to take him with this to preserve his score. Hopefully he scores gold. No, he definitely didn't miss any vitals. He probably shot all but one vital organ he had. They all have no idea what's going on. Nice looking dilute right there. He'll probably score on the lower end. He's gonna be right at the edge of gold. Yeah, 207. So he's smaller, but we double lung heart shot him. Dilute. We're gonna tax him because, well, we can. We've got $316,000 and it's a rare, so we're gonna tax him. But we'll have to see where he belongs in the lodge after a little while. These guys are about to leave their drink zone. But they're back, which means that 4 is probably back. That 4 was a solo. Which means, is there anything in there? worth anything. Bro, don't even warn me. Oh, you're still there. That's a mistake. Well, he took a little faceplant slidey slide. He didn't need the second shot, but he warning called me, so he deserved it. And we will let that be a message to all his friends that if you warning call us, you're not gonna like what happens. Lung, wow, and then pelvis and intestines for 1%, as he was already pretty much dead. 240, he was a decent one. Let's just pop up here. See if there's anybody hanging out at the lodge just past their drink time. Doesn't look like anybody is. Which makes sense because it's no longer their drink time anyways. But I think we will head to the trophy lodge to put up our new animals. Now in this stream we have 3 trophies for the trophy lodge. And one of which I believe is the biggest mule deer, aside from the great one, that we've gotten so far. We'll come in here. Let's just... Beautiful. Let's see. So 328, 324. 333, 328, 338. Okay, so that one beats 338.9. I believe that one beats it. 324. 336.5. 26, 332, 316, 332, 317. I don't believe we... Nope. Nope. That one. 313. Geez, the mule deer are everywhere. 316, 330. Okay. So let's go ahead and go there. 336. So he is like our second or third biggest. We'll put him on there though. And then let's go with this one right there. Then in here, this dilute was a 237. Oh, but we took down the female dilute for the multi-mount over yonder, so we'll put this guy here. So now we've got a 207 following the 237. Unless we can, let's see here. Do we have like a fighting pose? No, the closest to a fighting pose would be like that. then we have that. So we could have them, yeah, we can have them jumping towards each other. That looks kind of cool. Got a little multi-mount feel without actually being a multi-mount. But that is, I believe, all the trophies that we have to place. Yeah. So, and I do believe that's where we're going to wrap up the stream. But thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it. Make sure you hit that like button if you like the video. Subscribe if you want to see more cool content like this. And if you want to be alerted of when we see, or when we get on and post videos and when we're going to be seeing cool stuff. But thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you in the next one.